Hi, Happy New Year. Yay, 2017. So much potential and magic coming. I just want to share my wishes for all of us for the coming year and life in general. Actually, is as co-creators, it's really an exciting time to harness our creative powers consciously and see what we can do, see what we can make with it. There's a lot of potential changes in the works, and we're all a part of that. So, as creators, wow, so much potential. I really wanted to share an example for everybody on how to witness the power of your own creativity, just in any daily scenario. So, I, about 5 years ago, stopped doing activism for animals and the environment and social justice issues because I wanted to focus my attention on solutions. I'm intimately connected to helping the world be a more loving place and wanted to put my attention on the solution piece, realizing that we are creating our experience. If you believe it, you'll see it. And so knowing that, I started to shift the way I was conducting myself and the life I was having for myself. So I no longer sought out sad news, sad stories. I stopped engaging in nightmare conversations. I unsubscribed from bad news posts on Facebook. And I really started to just amp my attention on solutions. So after doing this for a few years, I noticed I was attracting more loving, high-vibing people. I was seeing more good news, instances where animals and the environment were being celebrated, and more justice. I was starting to see that in my life. And a friend and I went hiking up a mountain. She also was very positive, but she was going through a lot of hardship in her life. And family drama, she was telling me stories about it all. And so all that energy, that heaviness was between the two of us for this whole time we go up and down the mountain. And when the hike was over, we parted ways. And as I'm heading home, driving on the side of the road, on the sidewalk, I witnessed the worst form of animal abuse I've ever seen in real life. So I slammed on my horn, pulled the car over. The guy goes into a bike shop with the dog, and I go into the bike shop to get the dog, trying to pull my faculties together. So I'm just approaching the guy. He's very intoxicated. He's yelling at the bike store owner, and I just said, "Please give me the dog." And trying to negotiate with the guy. I'm like, "The dog sucks. Give me the dog. Be over." Anyway, so this is going on. The guy's threatening to kill me and hurt me if I don't get out of his face. And he takes the dog. I call the police. The police come. They look for him. And so I don't know what happened, but I know that I bawled. All that sadness, I bawled hysterically. And then after the dust settled, I realized that was a perfect and very quick manifestation of all the victim story and the pain that my friend was talking about. This was a little microcosm of the macro story that she was telling me. It was the same energy, the same abuse victim, sad, imbalanced, manipulative. It was all that energy condensed in this little scenario. I attracted that. I created that, whatever. But that showed me in real time the effects that we individuals have on the environment and reality that we have around us. And so taking that knowledge, I have seen little bits of stories like that throughout my life, but that really was the biggest and the loudest example. But knowing that, I would love to invite all of us to remember that. What we put our attention on, what we put our energy on, grows, and we foster more and more and more of that. And so as situations arise this year, as things happen that we're not necessarily happy about, that we don't want it to turn out that way, what can we do? Are we going to put our attention on the problems, or are we going to put our attention on the solutions? Because one of them are going to grow. We're going to feed one or the other. Solutions or problems. It's a constant choice that we have to make every day with every scenario. And so I invite myself to really ramp up my attention on solutions. It's not apathy. It's not turning a blind eye. I'm aware that there are things, but at the core of it is really just, what are we going to put our attention on? Where are we going to foster energy? Because it's all energy anyway. And so I'm going to step into my power this year. I'm going to excel in ways that I have not put my attention on. I'm going to put my attention on my benefits and on all my gifts and all of the value that I have. I haven't been doing that, but I'm going to start. And I invite you all to do the same. I invite you to look at everything that's right about you and celebrate that. Have a me party. Yay, this part of me is awesome. Yay, I overcame this. Let's put our attention on stuff that rocks, you know? And by doing that, we will be shifting the playing field and naturally amp up energy for solutions. So let's get creative. Let's co-create a reality that we want to skip to the car about, that we want to sing about. Let's do that, because we've got the power. It's time we wake up to it. I'm excited, very excited to see what I got. And I invite you all to check in, take inventory of your life, and see where you can shift your attention from the problems, put your attention on solutions, because it's energy, and you're going to be growing one or the other. You pick. So Happy New Year, my beloved, beautiful Facebook interweb people. And let's do this. Bye.